I just want to read a section of scripture which, for my money, is one of the most, it's one of the funniest moments in the Bible, I think, and it occurs in Matthew chapter 9. And I'm going to read from verse 35. It says this: Jesus went through all the towns and villages, teaching in their synagogues, proclaiming the good news of the kingdom and healing every disease and illness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. That's what Archie said last night, didn't he? Then he said to his disciples, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into his harvest field." So you can imagine it, can't you? Picture the scene. There the disciples are. And as Jesus is saying this, there's lots of yes, Lord, and amen, and we agree. Send out workers to the harvest. We need people to go, coming out of their mouths, because they know there is a need. They can see there is a need, and they are going to pray that that need will be met. However, Jesus has other ideas, because the very next chapter, chapter 10, is titled, Jesus Sends Out the 12. I love it. Verse 1 in chapter 10, Jesus called the 12 disciples to him and gave them authority to drive out impure spirits and to heal every disease and illness. And for brevity's sake, we're going to skip to verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent out. The very next moment, I love this, because suddenly the tables are turned, and before the disciples know it, they are the ones being sent out. Jesus is sending them. Now, I don't think they were expecting it. I didn't think that they knew that they would be the ones to go. They thought it would be others that Jesus would call, others who were better gifted, others who maybe had a more suitable time in their lives, more convenient for them to go. They were not expecting to be the answer to their own prayers. We are living in extremely challenging times of intense complexity and confusion. But also, we are living in a moment of infinite opportunity, perhaps like we have never known before. The foundations of our world have been shaken and are still shaking. Jesus says, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few.